it's Jen. I hope this finds you well. I wanted to come on and share some progress um, for the Christmas in July. And I am doing, using the hashtag Scrapdaworld Christmas. She's hosting a challenge and collab, a challenge and a giveaway. Sorry. And I will link that video down below with all the pertinent information. So again, I just wanted to come on here and give a share. So, alright, so what I've done, of course, is I already dissected the book. So now I have taken and put the pages with the types of journal that I'm going to do for it. So this one's going to be a paper bag journal. You can see there hasn't been a whole lot of progress, but there will be. So there's that. Then this is going to be just a simple tan style, okay? So we'll get those in there, but I thought that would look perfect with that. It's got a little crocodile. How stinking cute is that? Alright, so one of the things I've been doing is I've been making master boards. So here is one, and I just simply took a piece of junk mail that was just like kind of folded like that, and I just covered it with book pages. I haven't trimmed them down or anything. And I have a tendency, I like to use my book pages underneath different projects I'm working on. So we're going to be doing some additional painting and stenciling with these. So super excited to start working on some of this. So there's the third one. And then we're going to do an envelope journal. So I'm super excited about that. So we'll see how that one starts to turn out. And here was another masterboard type thing I'm doing, but I had the idea to do coloring book pages for Christmas on the inside, and I thought that was cute, so I'll be decorating, doing the painting and the stenciling. So that's another album. And another masterboard, and this one I'll cut down. And I will use the extra parts in the journal itself, the junk journal itself, to make tags and pockets and so on. So that'll be a fun one. I'm a little on the fence about this one. This was the jacket, so I thought, well, that would really kind of make a cute one. So I don't know, we'll see. And then, okay, so one of the things that I'm going to link this video down below is I made this journal so far, or this is the progress on this one. This is a junk mail envelope journal. Joie, I followed her tutorial, and I will link that video down below. But it is simply 2 longer envelopes put together and a shorter one, covered in newspaper print. There is a pocket in here. So I will be trimming this little story down and sliding it in that pocket. There's another pocket up here. And another pocket, sliding around up here. So, and I just tore it, but that's okay because we'll reinforce that, so it's not a big deal. And this is simply going to be, we'll decorate this further, but I'm thinking more along the lines of like your Christmas card list. So I'm going to make a little notepad of different papers and put in here, or maybe your shopping list type scenario. So, and it still needs to be decorated, but and then I'll bind it up in some way and decorate finish decorating it. But that is the progress on this one so far. And so I thought we would do, and I just typically use a washable glue stick. Get these out of the way. I just thought that we would do a little envelope journal, and I will share this one, and this one is from 49 Dragonflies. Okay, so, and we're just going to simply put it together today. So you take and you put the envelope in. And we're going to go ahead and leave that on. Boy, the struggle is real with that, isn't it? So we're just going to take our glue stick and we're just going to cover the glue back here. And we're just going to take our peely tab off. Then we're just going to take this one right here, take our glue stick, so this is probably one of the more simpler, little junk journal type items, an envelope journal to create. All you need are just some envelopes, and you can use kind of any size envelopes. And so there, we've got our little junk journal. So, or this beginnings of our little junk journal. So one of the things, grab my little scissors here. One of the things is, look at me, I'm going to try to use these teeny tiny little scissors. This could be a hoop. Okay. Although they seem kind of sharp. So one of the things we're going to do, isn't this hilarious? But by gosh, guess what? Cuts. Because when we slide things inside, we don't need that in the way. Hilarious. These teeny tiny little scissors. But by gosh, they're doing this job, aren't they? There we go. And so you can do one of two things. You can take and just glue those down so that they're not in the way, or you can do a little snippy. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my bigger scissors out and just do a little snip. So I hope everyone is having a good day, or trying to, or will have a good day when they see this. Since it's night, I'm kind of filming late. I had some work training, and I'm tired, but I just really wanted to get cracking on this because I have several different ones I want to create, and I really like to get them all done in the month of July. We'll see. I'm not making any hard and fast rules over that. So, put our little doodad in there, but boy, it actually, those little scissors worked. Okay, so as you can see, this is kind of a tight fit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move that out of the way. Is we are going to, I picked up this little American Crafts trimmer. Just because I kind of like to work on this smaller space. And I'm going to trim the paper down to fit into this envelope, okay? Now his little tail goes down there, so I'm just gonna trim off the top. I'm not going to get rid of any of the little extras because I can use this in some form or fashion. So we're gonna save that. And then we'll do a little trim on this one. There we go. That one's plain, but that doesn't mean that we still can't use it. Oh, look. It's a little janky, isn't it? Let's trim that up. Ah, there we go. So then we're just going to take these so that they're just a little add-on piece of something for someone to enjoy on the inside. Alright. So what we'll need to do is we'll need to trim the edges because it's still a little wide. Now, that being said, that's if we keep, you know, we could slide that in there, we could trim it out that way, or we could seal the inside of this one and cut the little slit. So, you know what? I think that's what we might do. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to take that strip out and close that up. And so then, we'll just slide that in here for the moment. When I do put that in there, I can take and add, I might add some some lace. And so maybe I'll just leave that on that side because then that could act like the little pull tab out. So, alright. So far that is our progress. But I was thinking, let's go ahead and we're gonna do some, book pages. Now, I'm fortunate enough that I have got a ton of books, so that, and a lot of them have been read and read and reread and read and read some more. So they've really gotten a lot of life out of them, and now they're going to continue to get a lot of life, because if you don't have, if you have books like at the library and, you know, different places, after a while, if they're not sold, they're thrown out. So this is kind of one of those things of helping to not waste and extend the life. And we'll just trim up, because remember, we're going to cut this side off. So, and we're going to go ahead and go over here to give that edging some more support, for, you know, for like the fold. I'll get it in a minute here. Alright. So, got this. And we'll be doing some painting over this and working towards that as we finish. So, and this will be a relatively, you know, simple, fun little journal to make. So if you've never made a journal, this might be a fun way to start. Just grab you a couple envelopes and go to town. Because you can, like, junk mail, it's like free supplies. Which reminds me, I was gonna ask, I wanted to see if anybody would be interested in this. So I was kind of thinking about doing a open challenge, and it would be one where, guess what, you don't have to mail anything to anybody. You don't have, and it's a no spend, so you're not spending for this challenge. So, and it has to do with making your junk journal. So, if anyone would be interested in that, I would love to know. So, please comment down below if that's something that you would be interested in. Some edging, and I'm thinking for stability, some extra added stability, to add some lace or some material, because I got that material that I got from Dances with Pit Bulls. I got that material from her for the express purposes of things like this. So we've got a little curled up piece right there, not a big deal. Take care of it real quick like. Here's another one. Because this is just creating. It's not, doesn't have to be perfect. We're gonna cover it up. Probably gonna do some gesso across it. So it's gonna mute, and you may not even be able to tell by the time we're done if there was any print on the actual pages anyway. So that's the cool thing about mixed media. You just kind of are, you know, journaling and mixed media and doing all that type stuff. So it's just kind of fun. And you can really, really alter what things started out to be. And the layers just give it lots of texture. It's just wonderful. Oh, well, look at me. Like I'm just gonna glue that one little piece and that one little section with no glue underneath it. Yeah, so, and that would be how the day goes. But, you know, when you're crafting and you're just kind of doing stuff, and I mean, at the end of the day, this is paper. I don't have a whole lot invested in this, you know? And if you're using junk mail, and you can do it this way, if you're using junk mail, that's free. That is free paper. I am all about the paper. So what is everybody working on? I know a lot of people are doing Christmas in July. I don't know about anybody else, but I am itching to do Halloween. I am so super stoked. That's like my jam. I love me some Halloween. It's the favoriteest thing ever. Just give a little rip and tear here. Just do that So, I mean, you know, it's kind of therapeutic. I've discovered that I love to rip paper. I know. Weird, huh? But I do. I freaking love it. It makes me happy. And you can just kind of doing little bits and little pieces. Oh, and this would be great to do with napkins. Oh, so fun. Christmas napkins. I think I've got some. We might do that. We might put that over that. That would be cool. Okay. So, there you go. We've got that side covered. See, as you can see, that little foldy bit. So what we'll do is not only will we add in some glue right through there, but we'll reinforce it. So we'll take that, we'll take us a piece, and we'll just put that right there. So we have reinforced that edge. Well, I want you to look. When the paper has other ideas. Dude. I should probably not fold this until the glue is set. Oh my gosh. It is the Hot Mess Express. So, alright. We're not going to fold that right now. We're going to let that sit. Okay? But, so look. You've got your pocket here, and you could leave that pocket there if you wanted to, but we're not. I'm going to slide, once I've covered the inside, we're going to cut that down. Okay? So, alright. So that's the beginning stages of our little envelope junk journal. And thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful day or evening, depending on when you catch this. So remember, we'll pick up with this on the next video. You have the chance to create your life your way every day. Thanks. Bye-bye.